Will it matter in 5 years? Then why are we giving it 5 minutes? Do you ever just wish that you could just shut your brain off so that maybe you could fall asleep, or maybe you could enjoy the present moment instead of being lost in tomorrow? It's not about shutting your brain off. It's learning to allow the thoughts to come in and float by and not grab your attention and drag you down. So what can you do if you struggle with ruminating thoughts? I'm going to share with you a very simple process that you can use to calm the busy mind so that you can actually enjoy inner tranquility and save your precious energy for more important things. If you have not subscribed yet, I would love it for you to stick around and to hit the bell to be notified every time I post a new video so that I can help you to create tranquility in your life no matter what is happening around you. The reason why I felt called to share this process with you is because I have worked with so many sensitive, high-achieving women who are up late at night and they've tried all of the things to help them sleep, right? They've sprayed lavender on their pillow, they've tried the teas, they've tried all of the supplements and the drugs, but to no avail. They still toss and turn at night, overthinking, thinking about tomorrow's schedule, thinking about all of the things that happened in that day, and worrying about all of the lists that they have in order to keep their life together. And though all of these things can absolutely help us sleep, it's not addressing the root cause as to why we tend to toss and turn at night. It's because we have these ruminating thoughts, and the ruminating thoughts are connected to a much deeper root within us that needs to be addressed. So in short, if you want to calm your mind, we need to address it at its root. Typically, when we are overthinking, it is an expression of a much deeper wound within us. And this wound is mostly fear. And most of the time, the things that we are thinking about are absolutely not even related at all to the root issue. So not only are you overthinking to try to solve this problem, but overthinking is not actually solving the problem because it really has nothing to do with the actual issue lying underneath. So in my time of being able to work with these wonderful, high-achieving, sensitive women, I have been able to show them this process, which helps them to calm their minds, that they're able to fall asleep and wake up the next day ready to conquer without having to rely on any special voodoo or supplements to fall asleep. All right, so picture this, right? You are laying in bed and you're staring at your eyelids and you're thinking, damn, I shouldn't have had that second cup of coffee. I should have sent that last email, so I'm not thinking about it now. Oh, I should have made that grocery list earlier. And you keep tossing and turning and you're thinking about, I was so tired all day. And now it's time for sleep. And why can't I sleep? Can you relate to this? I can. I had one of these nights recently and it almost drove me to madness. It was one of those nights where I was tossing and turning and thinking about something that I really didn't care about. And I knew that this thing that I was obsessing about would not matter in 5 years because when I woke up in the morning, it wouldn't even seem as important. But for some reason, when I was tossing and turning and unable to sleep, that was the only thing that I could focus on. Then we begin to get frustrated, right? You get frustrated that you can't sleep, and then you start to worry that you're going to be tired tomorrow. And then it just adds to the anxiety and it just makes it all worse. If you can relate to this, I think that this is really going to help you. There are 2 reasons why we are doing this. Number 1, we overthink because it is our attempt to control something that we feel that we cannot control. When in reality, most of the time, we're not actually in control of a lot of the things that we are obsessing about. But this control is a bid for safety. So if you help yourself to feel safe inside, then your ruminating thoughts will be able to relax. But you overthink because overthinking brings you comfort, and comfort brings you safety. And the second reason why I believe that we do this is because we are trapped in an expression of a much deeper subconscious wound. We are anchored in some sort of scenario that we are trying to correct and act out of, and your subconscious mind is sending you these thoughts to get your attention to the situation so that it can feel safe. For example, you might be obsessing about a project that you have coming up very, very soon. And in order for you to feel like you are in control of other people's reactions, you are putting everything that you have into this project. You are focusing on every tiny little detail. You are having your hands in all of the pots so that nobody ruins this for you. and you think about all of the potential things that could possibly go wrong so that you avoid as much discomfort as humanly possible. This is a grasp for control to make yourself feel safe. But as you know, this can be incredibly ineffective. And yes, overthinking things can sometimes lead to amazing epiphanies. But I would argue that if we give our minds a little bit of rest, we're more clear in our thinking, and we're less likely to mess up so that we have to do more work down the road. This overthinking is not serving you. It is just keeping you awake and your mind busy, because it's uncomfortable if it's not. You are a resilient, beautiful human, and this resiliency has led you to continue these patterns forever because they're working for you. You think that they're working for you, but they're making you miserable. There is a better way to cope, one that can actually solve this issue and stop the ruminating thoughts. If you are relieved to know that there is a solution out there for you for your busy mind and calming your ruminating thoughts, please hit that like button so that I know that this video resonated with you. And let me know below, what is it that you tend to overthink about late at night? I would love to hear from you. So now you understand why it is that you are overthinking and that it's not actually associated with the thoughts much at all. So now that you know all of these things, what are you supposed to do about it? I've been able to walk my clients through a very simple process for being able to calm these ruminating thoughts so that they can get their mind back. They can be more focused. You can focus on the task at hand. You can be happier. And you can actually feel comfortable within your own mind. What would it be like to just live your life without worrying all the time? Imagine that. How nice would that be? You absolutely deserve it. And here's how you are going to do it. Number one, and this is the most overlooked thing that I see within the wellness space, the life coaching space, the personal development space, and that is this: release. You need a place for these thoughts, for these stored feelings and discomforts within you. You need a place for them to go. Otherwise, they're just going to circle around you and stay within you. Now, I specialize in energy healing, so of course, I love the idea of release. Releasing is a huge component of what I help my clients to achieve. And that release can happen within a matter of moments. Once you sit down to do some sort of release practice, you will feel an immediate shift and you're going to feel a lot lighter and your mind will immediately calm. Once you have released, you now have created space within you. And for the very first time, you will be able to see the root cause of the ruminating thoughts and the busy mind. So the next step is to transform the blocks and the beliefs and the fears that are bubbling up to the surface and presenting themselves late at night, when you're about to do a presentation, when you're about to ask for that promotion, when you are needing to ask somebody to change some sort of dynamic in your relationship, when you're setting a boundary. Once we've cleared a lot of this pressure and tension right up at the surface, you're able to actually begin to transform those deep subconscious beliefs and those patterns that are making you act in a certain way in your life. Once you have been able to overcome these patterns and these beliefs, your interaction with the world is different. Your mind doesn't wander and go insane. And when it does, you're able to bring it back to a really calm and peaceful place because you don't have these patterns nagging you from the back of your mind. If you're struggling with how you can release the pressure that you feel inside and calm these ruminating thoughts and begin to transform the patterns and the belief systems that are keeping you feeling stuck, I have a gift for you. It is a 3-part transformation experience, and it is absolutely free, and it is linked in the description box below. If you resonated with this video, please let me know by liking this video because it helps in this world. And I hope that you will please subscribe to stick around so that we can continue to get to know each other, and I can help you to create a life of tranquility no matter what chaos is happening around you. Thank you so much for watching. I am sending you all of the love. Have a wonderful day.